Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue in our new method book on the flute with line 19, Miss Mary Mack. And as you can see on the top of our page in our book, we have 4 notes in our fingering chart, and these are the 4 notes that we will be using for the next couple of pages. So the first one we have is the E flat. The note is located on the 4th space, and there's a flat sign in the same space with the note to let you know that's an E flat. And the fingering for it is this thumb, 2, 3, so index finger stays up, and then 1, 2, 3, pinky on the foot joint. So that is your E flat. And because the flute is a concert pitched instrument, you're non-transposing. If your band director says to play a concert, whatever, that is the note that you play. You don't have to think about anything else. So you're very lucky that way. Our next note on the fingering chart is the D. The D is on the 4th line, and it's the exact same fingering as the E flat, minus that pinky. So you're going to lift the pinky off of the foot joint, and there is your D. Next, we have our C, which is in the 3rd space on the staff, and it's the opposite fingers of the D. So everything that's down goes up, everything that's up goes down. First finger and the pinky on the foot joint, no thumb, nothing else. Just those 2 keys are pressed. And finally, we have our B flat. B flat is located on the 3rd line, and there's a flat sign on the same line with that note to let you know it's a B flat. And it's the same fingering as the C. We are just adding the thumb to this first finger, and then we're adding this first finger to the pinky. So there's your B flat. And you will be able to reference that as you are playing notes in the songs on this line. So I'm going to adjust that just a little bit so you can still see a bit at the top. So in Miss Mary Mack, we have our treble clef at the beginning, as always for the flute. That's what we read. And then we have a key signature. So this lets us know we have B flat on the 3rd line. All B's that we come across are B flats. And then our second flat in our key signature is an E flat. So now all the E's that we find will be played as E flats. So we find our first note that we play is a B flat, and then the top note that we play is the E flat. This is the only reminder you get is the key signature. We are in the key of B flat. Then we have our time signature. We have 4 beats in every measure, and if we had a whole note, it would get 4 beats. We don't have any whole notes, but we do have a bunch of quarter notes. We have a new symbol. This is the quarter rest. And then we have a half rest at the very end. So we have to figure out how long to hold everything. So if we have our whole note or whole rest at 4 beats, half of the whole is a half. So half note or half rest would be 2 beats because half of 4 is 2. And then half of a half is a quarter. So the quarter notes or quarter rests would get 1 beat because half of 2 is 1. So at the very beginning, you'll hopefully notice that there's a pattern where we start with the rest, and then we just go up our 4 notes. So we have B flat, C, D, E flat. We repeat the E flat 2 more times, and then we repeat that pattern. B flat, C, D, E flat, rest, E flat, rest, E flat, continue the pattern. B flat, C, D, E flat, rest, E flat, rest, E flat, and then one more time. B flat, C, D, E flat, rest, E flat, rest, E flat. We end with 3 beats worth of rests. So Miss Mary Mack, we're just going up our scale, 4 notes. So I'm going to start, and hopefully you can keep up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it for line 19. So make sure, even though when you count yourself off, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe on that first beat. That's a rest. That's a good place to start. So you don't play until beat 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So there's your pattern. As always, it's really important, especially when you have repeated notes, that you start each note with a t sound. And of course, you don't have to take my tempo. You can always play it faster or slower. And you play where you're comfortable with. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go that fast. So you find a tempo that you're comfortable with and that you enjoy. And I hope this helps. And we'll see you next time.